Hey team, James and I are going to take you for a strength and core session today. We're going to get straight into it. So if you're going to lie on your back, James, we're going to go heels in the ground. He's going to push his hips up into the air, squeeze those glutes nice and tight, and then going to do it for 8 reps. Okay, so he's pushing through his heels, his toes are raised off the floor. That's going to put more emphasis on his glutes doing the work. If his feet were further away from him, his hamstrings be working. If his feet were closer to his body, his quadriceps be working. So we want the glutes, so he's got a nice balance there. If you stand up, James, our next one is our overhead squat. So he's going to reach up nice and high. He's going to sit his hips down as low as he can, maintaining that nice tall posture. Good, so his knees are traveling forward, his hips are dropping low, and he's got really good mobility for his arms here. Yeah, lovely. So he's going to do 8 reps in this position. As you go down, you're going to feel a resistance in your arms. So try and keep them as high as possible and try not to let them fall as much as you can. Perfect. Right, number 3 is downward dog. So into a press up position. He's then going to push his bum into the air, heels down into the ground. The James Goody has got his heels really, really low as he pushes back. He's bracing, he then moves back into a press up position and then comes back again. There's 8 reps and he's got a nice pause at the top, coming forward and pausing again. Good. So a couple more reps. Perfect. And then stay in that press up position for me, James. We're going to go to the world's greatest stretch. So that is bringing one leg up to the outside of his hands. He's then going to keep his hips pushing forward and he's going to rotate up towards the ceiling. So left foot goes up, hips go nice and down and then rotating up, okay? So make sure you don't leave your bum in the air. You are pushing your hips into it to get a nice stretch across the hips. Open them up. Lovely, good. So 8 reps total, 4 per side. Yeah, perfect. Right, and the last one's inchworm walkout. So he's going to start with feet roughly shoulder width apart. He's going to walk his hands on the floor and out into a press up position and then just overhead if he can. So it's brace, so you can stop at the press up position. Then he's going to walk back and then back out again. So he's really bracing the whole time. So he's trying not to let his hips twist and move. And James is really strong here. So he gets his arms nice and high overhead. Which is going to put a bit more emphasis on bracing that core. So just walk out as far as you can, brace, and then walk back in. Nice, James. So just gonna do 6 of these. There's a little bit more taxing than the others. Good. Yeah, I think it's 6, yeah, cool. Right, let's get into the workout. So it's gonna be split into 3 sections. We have a strength section, the strength section is lower body and upper body. And the 3rd section is our conditioning section, which is going to be a bit of a core and conditioning. So it's got burpees and V-steps and that, which James loves a burpee, so he's going to enjoy it. Right, the first 2 is the lower body one, which is going to be a Bulgarian split squat. So if you're at home, grab yourself a chair, or we've got a bench, which is handy. So just a chair would be fine. You're going to bring his foot up onto the back of the chair. He's going to come down into a Bulgarian split squat. So it's a one-legged squat. So his toes are lying on the bench. He's then bringing his back knee down towards the ground and then pressing back up again, okay? So his pressure is through the front foot. Try not to push on that back leg. He's going to do 8 reps on one side and he's going to change and move on to the other side. Nice, James, looking good. Squeeze, good. So you may feel really wobbly. James is doing excellent here. He's bracing nicely, holding a good posture, a changing leg. If you feel like you're all over the place, then that's normal. I am terrible at this. But James is making this look easy. Good, strong. Nice, keep going. Last few reps. Good. And then we're going to go straight into the second one, which is our squats. We're going to do 25 squats. Straight into it, good. So nice and low, sitting down as deep as you can, straight back up. So we're going to do the 2 back to back, and then we're going to rest for 60 seconds. So a bit of a leg pump for the first one. We're going to do 4 sets in total. Good. Nice, James. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Strong, good. So notice he's keeping his chest up. He's using his arms out to help him balance as he goes down. His knees are going over his toes and he's sitting nice and low. Perfect, good. Good, how many left, James? Nice, 3, 4, and 5. Good, relax, nice. How are the legs feeling?
I feel nice by 4
yeah. So we've got resting now for 60 seconds. I haven't got my watch today. We've got a clock in the corner, so it's all good. Cool. Going to be pumped. Yeah, so it's going to be 100 reps in squats in total. So they're our kind of more of our pump work. We're going to try to get a lot of blood flow into the quads in that set. But we really want to focus on the movement and the strength on the first exercise on those Bulgarians. So if you can, James on the second one's going to go down a little bit slower. He's going to try and go down for 3 seconds on the way down, and he's going to push back to the top. Okay, if you found the first set quite tough on their own, so don't worry about the tempo, just go straight up and straight down, trying to maintain nice, good form. 3 seconds sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah? You got a bit more time if you want it. Yeah. It's another 15 seconds.
The squats actually felt harder than the split squats, so I think that's just because they're after the
Exactly. Yeah, it's like a pre-fatigue kind of thing, or post-fatigue, sorry. Right, ready? Let's go. Good. 3, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 5. Good, James. 3, 2, 1, 6. 3, 2, 1, 7. 3, 2, 1, 8. Good. Change legs. And 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 4. Good. 3, 2, 1, 5. 3, 2, 1, 6. 3, 2, 1, 7. 3, 2, 1, 8. Good. So then straight into those squats. So I know we're doing quite a lot of reps, but we're going to try and maintain that form as best as we can. So it's quality as well as quantity in this one. So if you need to have a little break between because you get a bit tired and the form doesn't look as good, then take a little break. But try and do 25 back to back with as best form as you can. So James is looking really good here. His knees are staying aligned over the toes. They're not caving in, which is what we don't want. They're not overly pushed out, where his feet are raising off the floor. They're staying nice and in line. Strong, good, James. What's the number? 22, same again, there we go. 3, 5, nice, good. Getting tougher? Pumping? Yeah. So good, so it's just the one bit of legs, then you got upper body after, so kind of a more intense on one area at a time, yeah. You get a rest it soon. So that's halfway.
Good.
Yeah, they are tough. I mean, especially when you have to stabilize, right? If you're not used to being on one leg and having to come down, it's really tough to maintain that. Yeah, I'm like a uncoordinated, 2 left-footed person when I do this. I'm all over the place. I'm hopping everywhere. Takes time.
Getting the setup right in the first
Key thing.
really helps.
Yeah, definitely.
The legs straight away.
Definitely, and that's a good point. So if you need to change your footing at all during it, then do so. You might want to start further away, bring your foot back and hop back into place, or hop further away to try and find the right position that feels comfortable. That's a good point, that, James.
I find like marking a point on the floor is quite handy.
Yeah, we're quite lucky with this because we can, yeah. Right, ready? Let's do it. Good. 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 6, 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 2, 1, 8, 3, 2, 1, 9. Relax, change legs. Done an extra one for luck. 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 6, 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 2, 1, 8, and one more to match it. 3, 2, 1, 9, good. I know it's only small, but I am so consistent on the even numbers. Nice, looking good, James. So again, chest nice and tall, knees traveling forward, aligned over the toes, hips sitting deep. And as James, you can reach your arms out, and that gives you a bit more balance to come down to. If you try and have your hand behind your head, you end up having to compensate and lean over a little bit more. So those arms out in front really help. Good, looking good, James. Strong, what's the number? 18, nice. 20, good, so 5 more. Good, keep going. Getting tough?
Yeah.
Burning. Nice, good. So what's good is when you don't, at home, when you haven't got the resistance to add intensity to it, you can add intensity by pairing a harder exercise with a slightly easier exercise, and you can add a bit more volume. Okay, so if we were just do the Bulgarians, they may be tough, but if you need something a bit more, we can add some squats in. We could even add a hold of a squat in. You can just change a bit of exercise variety and intensity just by adding a few different things in. And that's kind of good ways to do it at home, because you can be a little bit limited in that sense.
Yeah, definitely. No, really.
It's another 25 seconds and we'll get going for the last set, last one. Right, you ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. So last set, 8 reps this time. 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 5. 3, 2, 1, 6. 3, 2, 1, 7. 3, 2, 1, 8. Good, change legs, nice. Yeah, get carried away in my counting. Lost in my voice. 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 5. 3, 2, 1, 6. 3, 2, 1, 7. 3, 2, 1, 8. Good, nice. Into those squats, so last set of 25. Nice, good. Strong, positioning looks nice. Same again, he's maintaining that good form. His knees are traveling forward, knees are staying aligned, hips are dropping low, chest is staying high, and just using those arms to stabilize and balance. Nice, James, good. Really good. At this point, his legs are gonna be on fire. The last one, really burning. Nice, keep going, keep going. Come on, James. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, nice, well done. Good, so grab a drink, get yourselves ready. You can get rid of your chair if you don't need that anymore, if you're a bit of lack of room. Yeah, keep it. Cool, so while James is chilling, I'll demonstrate the next lot. So we've got eccentric press up to start. So we're gonna come down to a tall press up position. We're then gonna brace and then come down 3, 2, 1 to the floor and then press back up again. So 3, 2, 1 and press. If you need to, go down to your knees and you're gonna come down 3, 2, 1 and press. Alternatively, if you want something in between, you can come down 3, 2, 1 on your knees and then press. Okay, so best of both worlds, that middle one. And then the second one is our Y's. So we're gonna grab a mat if you have one. We're gonna lie down on our front. We're gonna have a neutral position. So we're gonna lay down, head down. We're gonna bring our arms to the side into a T position. You're gonna raise as high as you can and then back down. This is gonna be for 10 reps. The third one, same position, but your arms are gonna go into a Y. So arms reach up, pulling as high as they can to the Y position, and then back down. Okay, that's for 10 reps as well. So there's all 10 reps on this last one. I'll give you the mat. Right, are you good to go? Do you want a bit longer? It's all right if you need to.
No, I'm good to go.
Cool.
No,
So,
my legs.
yeah, just let's have my body down so we can focus on that. Right, so yeah, press ups to start. So 10 reps, 3 seconds down. 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 3. So James looking good here. Very nice tempo, slow and controlled. His elbows are going down under his shoulders towards his hips. Maintaining nice, close to his side. If you look as he gets to the bottom position, they're slightly higher, which is good. Then pressing strong and smooth to that top position. Nice. So face down. You're gonna go into that T position to start. Good. He's gonna raise up and pause for a second as he is there. Coming up nice and high. His shoulder blades are squeezing together at the back. And he's just focusing on pulling his back muscles together as tight as he can, keeping his arms nice and long. Good, James, strong. Squeeze. Good, last few reps, squeeze, good. And then straight into a T position. So James gone for a thumbs up, you can go hands flat, it's entirely up to you. So this is going to activate a little bit higher up in the shoulders than our T position. Our T is going to work a little bit lower across our shoulder blades. This is going to work a little bit more on our rear delts at the top of the shoulders at the back. Good, nice, James. Really good if you've been sitting at a desk all day too, these two exercises. Helps to really tighten up those muscles, pull you back into a good position. Nice and relaxed, cool. 60 seconds rest. How'd you find the extensions?
Yeah, I like them. I like them.
Yeah?
I like T's and Y's and all these different variations.
Good for shoulder health.
Yeah.
Big fan.
It's a nice way of working on the back if you don't have any equipment as well.
Yeah, this is it. This is it at home. You know, if you have a pull-up bar, great. If you have a TRX row, great. But you know, other than that, there's not many things you can do pulling-wise to work those back muscles. Unless you get very inventive and use tables and chairs to pull off that. You know, not everyone can have that.
And a lot of those variations are quite hard to do.
Yeah, really hard. No. No, that's it. I think if you have a band or something, that can be useful. So I mean, just grab that band, James. Something like this could be good to do a pulling motion. So you can tie it around something, like a door frame, a door handle, whatever it is, and you can just stand, do some pulls, do some kneeling variations. You can attach it overhead somewhere and pull it down. So this is a good tool to have as well for some pulling stuff. So we may use this in future. Second round, good to go.
Let's go.
2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 6, 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 2, 1, 8, 3, 2, 1, 9, 3, 2, 1, 10, good. And lying down, head neutral. So T position to start, 10 reps there. Good. So James gets real nice height on this. You may find you only get a centimetre off the floor, half of a centimetre. But James got a nice big range here. Good mobile shoulders. Good, and notice his feet are planted on the floor, his hips are on the floor. So there may be a tendency to raise your legs back as you try and extend those arms, especially in the Y position. But try and resist it, try and stay nice and neutral. So 10 Ys. Good, squeeze, nice. And if you're feeling your lower back involved a lot, it may mean you're extending your spine too much. So it should mainly be coming from the shoulders here. So your chest shouldn't be lifting too far. It should really be the shoulders pulling back and your chest staying in the same position. Good, James, nice. And relax. So that's 2 done, 2 to go.
First one's felt harder already.
Today. What are the Ys and Ts like?
Good, I like
Easy, okay?
Yeah, but you can really feel the muscular work.
Yeah, cool, good. So if you're finding anything easy, you can increase the rep range. It's entirely up to you, or too difficult, again, take it back down. Adjust it to what you think's best.
I think because you do 2 together, it works quite nicely as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and like we were saying earlier, anything where you can progress an exercise by adding an additional bit of volume through another exercise is a good way to increase intensity at home, right? Yeah, good. Bit longer if you want it. Treat yourself. Go, Barfield. He's good to go. Beast. 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 5. 3, 2, 1, 6. 3, 2, 1, 7. 3, 2, 1, 8. 3, 2, 1, 9. 3, 2, 1, 10. Good. Right, T position start, and then nice big raise. Good. Squeeze. Strong, really good pause, James. Very controlled. Few more reps. Oh, is that done? That's me not counting very well. And wide position. Good. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, squeeze, 10, good. So that's 3 done, 1 to go. 1 to go.
Slowing down the eccentric makes the push-ups a lot harder.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's another way we can increase intensity as well, is adding slower movements in, kind of focusing on certain areas. You could even do it in both directions. You could do a slow eccentric, which is lowering the weight, and you could do a slow concentric, which would be increasing the weight. And you can also do holds, which we're doing in the raises on the floor. So anything we have to hold and isometrically contract is going to create a bit more work, and especially if you're working against gravity in that position. So if I was to do a hold in a squat, where I come to the top and just hold that top position, I'm not going to be doing very much, whereas I hold that bottom position, I'm working against gravity and the muscles on there to have to resist that, so it's working a lot harder. Same with the pull-up, pull to the top, hold that top position is going to be a lot harder than just holding and hanging. How are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah, good to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's do it. Three, 2, 1, and push. Good. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 6, 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 2, 1, 8, 3, 2, 1, 9, 3, 2, 1, and 10. Good. Brilliant. Right, last 2. So 10 T's. So nice big raise. 1, good. 2, 3, strong. 4, 5, 6, good. 7, holding a nice position here. 8, 9, and 10, good. So into those Ys. So it's easy at this point to start having to use that lower back or raising those feet off the floor. So to really try and resist against it, try and have all the work coming from those shoulders. Good, 2, 3, 4, nice James. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good, and relax. Perfect, so that's the strength for the upper body done. On to conditioning. So James's favorite, we've got burpees, chest to floor. So again, we'll show you the few variations that we can do. Are you right to demonstrate this? Yeah, I'll give you a little rest. So we're gonna do one where we're gonna do a burpee without bringing our chest to the floor. We're gonna have our legs jumping back, brace, and then we're gonna come back to the top and no jump. So out, back in, and just stand back up again. So that's number one. Number two is we're gonna do the same again, but with a jump. So you're gonna come down, legs out, back in, and then jump nice and high, hands behind your head. And then third one, chest to floor as a worm, CrossFit kind of style, that's it. And then back in, up to the top. Okay, so that's if you can't do the press up. Then the last one is with the press up. So he's gonna come down, legs out, he's gonna press back up, and then feet back in again, jumping up, okay? So the one before was kind of an in-between that. So you can lay on the floor, chest to floor, and then lay back off it in kind of a worm motion, lifting that chest off, pushing hips on the floor. It's a little bit easier to get out of. Second one is our V sit-ups. So if you give me a nice demonstration here, James. So James can show you two variations. He's gonna show you the one that he likes doing, which is reaching his hands towards the floor in front of him, and another variation where you're gonna reach towards his feet in the air. Either is good, it's entirely up to you what your preference is.
I'm not very good at the other one.
Yeah. So you're gonna reach back and he's gonna come up to a nice V position with his body, hands are on the floor there. And notice his lower back does come off the floor here, which is a good thing, because he's coming nice high to that V. So this one he's reaching toward, go one more, reaching towards his toes and then back down. Okay, so there's a lot of tension through the trunk. And as he comes up, he's pulling his chest down and rounding his spine, so his stomach is working very hard to come into that tall position. With that, try not to do all legs and try not to do all arms. It's very easy to go too much of each, so try and just meet in the middle equally as high as you can into that V position. You'll know when you've done it wrong because you'll fall forward with your legs or you fall back onto your back. Right, are you good to go?
Good to go. How many rounds are we doing?
4 rounds. We're gonna rest in between on this one. So we're gonna do a 45-second rest.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the last one, not for time. Ready?
Okay.
So both back to back and then rest in 45.
How many reps of each?
8 of each.
Just trying to stall you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. So James, you can do chest to floor with a press up. Good. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, strong. 2 more. 7, good. 1 more. And 8, good. So down to those V's. So nice long reach, and then coming up to that V position. So if the other variation, reach towards those feet if you like to, whichever one you prefer. Nice, James, good, strong. Squeeze. So James got very good mobility here. He can come nice and high into that movement, into that tall V. Really, really good. Whereas you may only get a little bit off the floor yourself. So just kind of play to whatever you can do. Just try and get as high as you can. Squeeze, good. I haven't counted this, is that 8? Perfect. So rest in 45, and then going again. If you need less rest, feel free to jump in earlier. If you need more rest, feel free to take it a little bit longer. Which one's worse for you?
Just different.
Different.
This is tough on the abs.
Yeah, really tough. Really tough. I like him. I think you get a nice extension where you have to brace and not let your lower back arch, and you come in and there's a nice tall contraction. So I think you kind of get the best of both worlds, and you get that kind of anti-flexion, and then the flexion on the other side.
Yeah, you're almost moving from like a hollow body type position into a flex position at the top.
Yeah.
My legs are still tight.
Oh, they feel him on the jumps. Right, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back in. 1, good, strong. So it's a nice big jump he's got going here. And his hands are reaching up above his head. So I just touch upon the back of my head. James reaching a little bit higher, that's fine. Whichever, again, what your preference is. Good, really nice positioning, James. So as you jump out, remember to brace, because as the legs come out, your torso, it can be easy for the lower back to lower down a bit too far. So you want to stay nice and tight, nice and braced, and give it a nice bit of support when you're in that position. Good, into those V's. Good, so nice long reach, brace that stomach in, come down, good. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 1 more. Nice, good. I think the other side of this, as a pairing, one is, you know, getting your breathing going. The other one, you have to really brace and have to hold that position, so you have to use that breath to assist you in getting up. So it is taxing. Yeah. Whichever one you're doing is going to be worse.
2 rounds to go.
2 rounds to go?
Sure.
Yeah, I promise. James is a bit scarred from last week.
Yeah. Didn't know there was a conditioning.
Right, ready? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back in. Nice, strong, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 1 more. And 8, perfect, good. Into those V's. So if you find those burpees getting tough, you can obviously regress it a little bit and choose one of the easier options that we mentioned earlier. And coming out, squeeze, nice and high, good. Crunching in. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, good, James, keep going. 6, come on. 7, oh, nearly. Squeeze. 8, good, and relax. Nice, resting there. So it's getting tough at the end. So if this is happening, you can either give yourself a little bit longer on the floor before you come back up again, or we can go down into we'll go into like a feet high crunch. I'll give you a little demo. So legs up, gonna hold them up, and you're just gonna crunch high as you can to the top, and then back down again.
Just got the timing wrong.
Yeah, on that last one. Last one. Yeah, last one. Another 20 seconds. Treat yourself.
it's hard. The burpees get you running out of breath and breathing hard. And the first few reps are easy and then it hits hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, especially with any core work, it's hard to brace, so you need that breath.
Yeah, it's hard to get a big breath in while you're bracing.
Right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, good, strong. Perfect, keep going. Up. Good, strong, almost there. So James is maintaining a nice, strong, stable frame as he goes into that press up and he jumps his legs back. It's looking really good. Good, that's it, V-sits, last 8, and you're done. Brace, squeeze, 1, good. 2, good. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, come on, last 2. Brace. 7, good, 1 more. And again, take time, big breath. Breath. Good, nice, well done, done. Tough. Nice, that's us. We're gonna sign off and we'll see you all again next week.
Thanks guys.
Until then, enjoy.